Hi guys, I'd just like to show you guys how to build your own deck box, especially for Magic the Gathering cards. So a common problem is you have tons of cards, but nowhere to store them. So what you want to do is build a deck box. So this would contain all your cards. Um, it's fairly easy. I'll show you guys now. So it's worth noting that I built my deck box after looking at Peshcat's video on YouTube, which is quite cool. You must have a look at it if you get a chance. Um, so what you would need basically is a pen, pair of scissors, some tape. I'm using cloth duct tape because it's going to be strong enough for the material I'm going to be using, and a ruler. So the material you're going to use for your deck box depends on you. I've tried a few things. For example, some magazine pages. Uh, there's this thing from the back of the notebook, which is quite thick. Um, or if you have a hardcover book, these ones are quite nice, but a little bit hard to manage when folding. But I'm going to be using the hardcover notebook. So this is the template. Um, Basically, there's a main section in the center which will form the bottom, top, back, and front bits, and two side sections on either side of that. So going through the measurements, let's start off with the front bottom bit. So I just want to get the camera in focus. So the front bottom is basically 9.5 to 5 centimeters along the breadth, uh, 4.1275 centimeters along the length. The next is the bottom, 4.125 centimeters along that length. The back is 6.985 centimeters. The top at 4.1275 centimeters, and the front top flap 2.985 centimeters. So I didn't use this measurement. I used the measurement more close to the back, which is the 6.985 centimeter. That's more so that I could have the flap fold into the front all the way to the bottom. So the side bits, just want to try to get the camera in focus again. So the side bits along the breadth, it's 4.1275 centimeters. Then there's a little flap here, which is 1 centimeter long, that will fold into the front, and yeah, just keep your cards in place. Then again, the side there will share the same as the back, which is 6.985 centimeter. The bottom inside, so that will fold into the bottom, but we'll paste it onto the bottom. Um, the breadth there is 3.4925 centimeter. So there's a little piece that I cut off here, uh, which is about 1 centimeter in and 2 millimeters deep. So that just helps to fold the bottom bit into the bottom area more easily. So similarly on the other side as well, the measurements are the same. You want to get 4.1275 centimeters along the side and the 1 centimeter flap together with the bottom inside. You want that bit to be 3.4925 centimeter with the 1 centimeter space there and 2 millimeter depth. Okay, so I'm just going to move on to the next bit now. So I've gone ahead and used the template to draw and cut out this piece that will form the actual box itself. As you can see, I've used the back of the hardcover notebook. It's a nice thick piece, as you can see. The only problem with that is that it becomes difficult, a little bit more difficult to fold. So what I do is after I've drawn out all the lines that I need to from the template, I just put a ruler along each line and I run my scissor across it. What this does is that it makes the folding a little bit more easy to manage. Obviously you don't need to do this if you have a more better or more thinner material that you're going to build your box out of. So I've already done the running of the scissors across the other lines, so I'm going to go ahead and just fold these pieces in. So what you'll immediately notice in this case, for this material, they form these ugly breaks in the material on the back. But if that bothers you too much, you can just put more sticky tape on it to cover it up, or if it doesn't bother you too much, you can just leave it as it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold all of these pieces. The other thing that I do is if I think that the box is not going to be if it's going to be a little bit fragile, I go ahead and reinforce the whole box, which I'll show you in this example at the end. Then I'm almost done. Fold everything in. Now we're gonna just sticky tape everything together. So you want to put it like that, and the side bits you want to fold them in so that they're perpendicular to the bottom. So just go ahead and do that. Just move that out of the way. So an important thing as well, just make sure that everything is aligned. So the measurements actually are important because they allow you to fit your cards in very nicely and easily. So I'm just gonna make sure that everything is still aligned. So go ahead and put that sticky tape in there, and then also for the other side, just do that. Make sure it's aligned. Okay, looks okay to me. Okay, you want to fold these two small 1 centimeter flaps in. You go ahead and stick that to the front. I just want to put that there, and another piece in there. Fold the bottom flap up. Just stick that on the inside. Then you'll see on the other side as well. Just to make sure it's aligned. Just make sure everything is fitting. And then you want to just put in some more in the front to secure everything. So I go ahead and put that in there. And finally on the other side, if you want to secure the other side bit, and that's basically all you need to do. And then the top would fold in, and that is your deck box. Obviously you can go ahead and decorate it or color it or make it more neater by putting in more sticky tapes on the folds. What I want to do with this particular one is just add in another piece of tape to reinforce the whole box. I'll show you how I do that. So I just cut out a long enough piece, just put it up front here like like so. Let's make sure that is fine, and then you just bring it around the box. So there's the sides, and then push it through to the back like that. And then obviously there's a little bit of extra at the bottom. I just make 4 slits at the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I just fold them onto the bottom. So I do the long bits first, but I guess it doesn't matter. And then the shorter bits. And that's it. That is the box. And then just grab my cards. So those are just a few of them. And they just go in. And there, you can see they're sitting quite nicely. They're all comfortable. Close that in. They seem secure. You can carry them around. And then if you need to get them out, it's as easy as that. Okay. So here are a few other boxes that I made. I'll just show you a few of them that are different to the material that I showed you. So this one is from the back, using the material from the back of a notepad. You can see it's much more easier to manage, so the folding wasn't too bad. I didn't do too much reinforcements on it, just this one sellotape. But this was a nice one to finish, and then one with a magazine cover, which was quite easy to do as well. So you can see all of it fits in. The only problem with these magazine paper is it will eventually tear, but it was quick to put together, so I guess if it does tear I can construct another one. So these are the boxes. One of the things I was thinking about is that instead of spending money on the boxes, I could just go ahead and buy more cards, so no need to buy deck boxes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and experiment with these things, enjoy them, and let me know what you think. Cheers.